furnace itself. And on the bottom left, 2 beds.
Okay. Well, for assumption, it's probably going to be
There's some
pretty
shelves
dusty, yeah.
and stuff like that too. Like there's other things here.
Okay.
There's like rugs, some tapestries on the wall. What tapestry? The wall scrolls.
Is there any? No, because the door was locked. Is there anything in here that would signify like they were in a hurry or anything to leave?
Roman investigation. Disadvantage.
I'll take that. I can give myself guidance, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I almost did advantage. I don't think the guy's gonna help there.
You yourself are not a sleuther. Like, that's not really your field of expertise. In fact, of order, I don't think any, except, I guess Dolly could be. Magnus probably not.
Yeah, I was leaning more towards Magnus.
Yeah, the rest of you are like, yeah, you're not really sleuthing types. So you don't really know if they're in a hurry or not. The place seems relatively orderly.
He's going to open the shutters right here and say hi to Magnus and them. Well, hello.
Hi.
Bonjour. So, anything else? What would you guys like to do? Surely you guys
go
have
ahead.
questions. Let's get the process rolling.
Is there any cupboards, drawers, any storage areas, anything like that?
Other than the shelves on some of the walls now.
No, okay. Is there anything like on them, or are they just empty?
Some of them had keyword potted plants, which are now dead. Stuff like that. Some of them have books, a couple books present, 3 or so. Some of them have urns, like little jars, filled with unknown substances because you can't see into urns.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Open the urn.
Okay. I open the urn?
There's only 2 urns.
Can I open the lid and see if anything pops out at me?
That's such a good, healthy mindset. Make me... No, just kidding. You open up one of the urns. You open up one of the urns and you're immediately blasted, not with anything dangerous, but the scent of... You're not 100% sure what. It smells herbal somewhere in there. Somewhere.
Herbal?
Yeah.
Oh. We tried to freshen up the dead gran. Right. Okay.
You can't really see into it. There's no light in it or anything like that, but you definitely smell stuff. So there has to be something in it giving out the smell.
Alright, I don't really want to stick my finger in and like poke about some dead man.
Yeah, it's like it's a decently sized urn. It's like the size of like I don't know. Oh, like Das Boot, the big Stein,
Gotcha.
a boot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's
Not as tall.
urn.
Not as tall though.
Okay.
I'll
put it down for there. Am I able to do a quick search around the house and see if there's anything like hidden away? Like, 'cause you know how people sort of hide away important
Roll me
I
investigation.
give them
documents and
guidance.
stuff. Thank you.
Yes.
Roll a straight investigation.
Okay.
High five of investigation.
17
Plus a d4.
plus d4.
Hey.
Oh!
The probably most obvious thing is a trap door. That's pretty obvious. Other than that, nothing really is hidden away. Like, there's not very much in here. This is pretty Spartan in terms of
Living conditions.
living conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a trapdoor right by the fire, or not the fire, the fireplace, demarcated with this. I don't know what color this is. I guess it's like slate gray. I don't know. It's like greenish almost. I'll demarcate with a square.
Oh, right in front of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Has it got a handle I can try and open it with? Is it locked?
It does. It is locked.
It is locked, okay. Looks like we're going to need our special lock opening skills again.
That's okay.
While that is happening, do I recognize any of the plants that Genevieve is looking at?
Raw nature. I'll do the same with Genevieve.
See if I come across them.
There's a +1 in. So
Can I lean out the window? Never mind. Too late.
this is all happening simultaneously. You can only pick one
Okay.
of these things if your character can't be everywhere. 10? No. Genevieve recognizes all of these as medicinal herbs. Something that she doesn't see except in some strange cases, in Noble's Gardens, more so in the House assigned apothecary. There's also medicinal herbs of some sort.
Looking at the design of the cabin and the other building, do they look like they belong somewhere else?
Roll me background at disadvantage. Because you are a servant of a servant. You're affiliated with a specific type of deity. That being said, architecture is definitely not your field of expertise.
Fair enough. Let's see.
Yeah, all in all, this just looks generally survivalistic. Nevros, which is survivalistic in and of itself. You don't know. It looks befitting of this region, but to you, it also looks befitting of any outdoor region that has trees and the like, as indicated by like the log pile, which is right there. It's stuff like that. So, does want to apply his
trusty lockpick?
Mm-hmm.
His
Lockpick of wool.
double-edged lockpick.
Yeah, sure.
This one is even.
I'm just gonna.
This one isn't even a chop. It's more over like a bash, and then he just yanks it because it's like like he's plunged it in so deep into the trap door itself, like the hatch itself, that it's sort of, I say stuck in a good way. It's stuck in there, and then he just pulls it and just. You should see like the internal mechanism of the lock shatter out.
Hearing that, I'm gonna go over to the door and see what they're doing.
This window's open, so you could like look in through that and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah, I'll do that.
And then
using a hammer where a scalpel could be used, but it's still effective.
Yeah.
So this area down here demarcates the downstairs or the basement.
Okay. Okay.
So when Jace opened the shutters, is there like a glass pane or this is like open window?
No, it's open window.
Wood shutters is the only thing separating the inside from the outside.
All right. Through the window, then I'm just gonna say, you guys do realize that this could be someone's home, yes?
I mean, I don't think they've been here for a while, so.
They are neighbors.
Oh shit.
Neighbors, some are nomadic, some aren't. Like the ones you guys are talking to today,
clearly
not. Are obviously not, but some are.
Yeah,
no, Magnus would where we found it.
I think maybe it's a mending, do
you? No,
I don't think I do.
Next time, just let me pick the damn locks.
Gotcha.
So yeah, you guys are. Who wants to go into the basement? Climb down the ladder.
Yeah, I'll go.
I will fall behind.
I will watch from the window and just shake my head slowly.
I'm making eye contact with Magnus and just like, I don't like this one bit.
Your tail swishing.
Oh yes.
See, the problem here is I don't trust you.
I do like a silent head nod, looking at Dusk's tail, and I say, I agree with the sentiment.
Genevieve is going to look at the shrine, stuff like that. So, to the two of you climbing down into the basement, it is dark.
Do I have
torch.
Don't have light. Yeah, use a torch.
Yeah, I think I've got a torch.
You see a button on this guy. He's hanging from the rafter with a lovely tie around his neck. One that goes to the ceiling. No, not really. That'd be pretty funny, though. So, you guys see down here are even more shelves. There's a large cupboard. There is a... built into, like, the walls of this place. This is subterranean, obviously. So, it's sort of like just stony walls here. Sort of like a little cubby on the top right there. Like, its own, like, rock table. Upon which there's assorted implements. Stuff like that. Yep. I'm not gonna draw like the cupboard and everything, but yeah.
Okay.
A lot of stuff down here. None of which is labeled.
Alright. Can I just have a look through, just have a wee sort of paw through it all and see if I recognise any of it, like...
Well, at a glance, you recognize a good bit of it. This is
okay.
flora and stuff like that as you look around through these things. A lot of medicinal stuff. Jace, you recognize some of it as well. This is sort of alchemical ingredients and the like. That being said, you wouldn't put any money that they're still good to use.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they a lot of them the same plants that are up the stairs in the garden?
We don't know what those plants are.
Some of them.
Yeah.
You recognize them by having walked past them. And it's like, oh yeah, that one has their own pink flower. Oh hey, there's a pink flower here. Stuff like that. You don't know what they are, but you just know what they look like.
Okay. Are there any that are a bit more exotic? They wouldn't obviously be from...
Do you have alchemist supplies?
No.
I do. If you want to suggest the idea, my
He
direction.
does. Hello, are any of these exotic?
Only cooperation. Make me the roll.
I give myself guidance. Advantage no.
Oh.
Where is the D4? There we go. Why is the D4 taking forever to roll?
Welcome to roll 20.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I imagine the sheets probably have some streamlined implement in them, honestly.
Potentially. There it goes.
Nothing seems particularly exotic comparatively. A lot of flora in the Twins is, like, not all of it's known to the south. So, in that case, it is exotic.
Okay.
But if you're trying to, which is a hard task in and of itself, how do you compare exotic things when you have no idea what the flora is of a region in the first place? 25 roll, you manage to do some rough, like, theorization and operate off of such. There's certain things in here which are common to the region that you guys have passed by plenty already in your 36 hours you've been here. Yes, it's only been 36 hours. You guys have been in this province, and one of you has nearly died via suck. So that's pretty fun.
One of us has nearly died.
What happened in the next 36? So yeah. Nothing stands out as exotic though. By sovereign or newer definitions, newer as in the past 36 hours. Most of the stuff you see here, you've seen before getting here. There's some things that you don't recognize, but you're not sure if they're rare or if they just go in a different climate than that which you've been traveling to. Like the way they're preserved and stuff like that is a bit more humid, a bit more like submerged in like whatever liquid is preserving them, stuff like that. Not that it's preserved anymore, but stuff like that. Stuff you don't need to do for most herbs. Most of the time you can just dry them out and keep them in someplace dry. Most of the time it's not the flip.
Weird. I relayed such information in very layman's terms to Dali.
Huh.
No, nothing is exotic there. That's a sentence.
Yeah, effectively.
Okay.
While
Cool.
they're doing that, can I just keep an eye on the tree line to see if there's any movement?
Certainly, roll me perception. Dusk, are you just content with not trusting this place and just sticking by the well of all places?
Yeah, I'm just trying. I'm leaning on. I'm trying to not get myself into more trouble.
Hey, beat yourself in the windows, game.
You said there
King
was
Sir
like
comes up for revenge.
is there a stone table down here, or is it just for like probably preparing these things? It just says like
Yeah, you can see a sort of alchemical apparatuses on it.
Mm,
It's like oblivion.
do they
The
seem like
crystals.
do they seem like they're of more complex design, like it might have been provincial make, or does it seem like pretty much anybody that knows what they're doing could create these tools and use them?
I mean, a mortar and pestle is a tool as old as time itself, so.
But it's not like a glass beaker or some shit.
There are test tubes here, if that is any note to you. There's a test tube rack filled with tubes and assorted liquids. Like, these aren't glass alembics and stuff like that.
Right, okay.
They're metal, not see-through, which is not as great for scientific purposes, but they're functional.
Work, yeah.
But the smaller, test tubes themselves, those are glass.
There's no like research notes or anything down here, are there?
Yeah, I'm already looking.
Can I look around?
I'm a bit concerned with looking at the herbs and stuff like that. You look around, general cursory look, you don't see anything. Whether or not there's something hidden down here, that's a different question. It's not exactly easy to see down here in the first place.
Are there like candles or
torches?
Yeah,
no torch to actually put in there, save for your own. There are multiple sconces around this place. There's a hook built into one of the ratchets that likely would have held a lantern, but no lantern.
I don't personally think there's very much to learn from this place.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah.
You said it's all built into the ground, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's not brick or anything like that, it's just straight up rock.
I mean, it looks are deceiving, but yes.
Yeah, okay. Can I have a look around the walls and just see if there's any going on with it?
Roll investigation.
And here's where I get a 1.
If only. That'd be pretty fun.
If only.
18. No hidden bricks, a national treasure style, or anything like that.
Nah. Okay.
I don't think there's much to be learned down here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. That's a bit disappointing.
I don't think there's much to be learned of this entire place at all.
No. Now I kind of feel bad for knocking the door down.
Actually, let me see something.
Is he within earshot when he says that?
If you're standing by the entrance to the trapdoor, then yes.
Yes, and here's a line about how, the person that looks for knowledge doesn't find much to learn.
Don't hate on Oath.
Hey, just calling it as he sees it.
Alright, yeah, I just rebar the trapdoor and leave him now. And we'll head off to the
No.
Alright, dick move.
No.
Metagaming is a part of metagaming. There you go. So let's see. That's okay. So you actually have a higher number than the 18 because you're in your favorite terrain currently.
Oh.
Yeah.
You get like a... I don't know what the number is.
It's expertise, essentially.
Okay.
Expertise, so that would be... That's...
Double your proficiency bonus.
That's it, yeah. So...
Wait, do you have proficiency in investigation? That's a question.
Doesn't look like it.
No, I've just got a 2.
Then never mind, that's the number it is.
Yeah.
Double zero is still 0.
Meh.
Yeah, double 0 is still 0.
Any movement on the periphery?
You're looking around. It's daylight out, so it's not terribly hard to see right now. Nothing of notable status.
Okay.
So little animals, you see a fox run by, stuff like that. Nothing bad.
No. With that in mind, I'll go check on Jason Dolly and see what's taking so long. So go in here. Sorry, excuse me. And then I'll stick my head in before I do that, and then quick detect magic, see if anything lights up.
Let me redetect. It just goes 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can also see through certain stuff.
Like illusions and stuff.
No, like there's a certain amount of wood, metal, and etc.
Oh yeah. Like there's like a barrier amount that you can or can't see through and stuff like that.
Yeah.
The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, which they're definitely. Look, yeah.
It's
Inch of
99% stone.
metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. Okay. Trying to think. Because I have my own vision, like I have my own interpretation mentally of what detect magic does. Like you could see like wisps of magical air and stuff like that, or glowing lights, etc., etc. You do see that there's something magical in the basement. Nothing up here though.
Okay, I'll climb down and see if I can pinpoint why that is. Assuming that's what's been holding the two of them up. I'll also mention to that there's something magic in the basement.
You climb down and note that there's something up with the bottom wall.
Right, as seeing the two of them there, I can, and also being able to see in the dark, and be like, "Oh, so you guys were held up by this wall?"
Yeah, sure, yeah.
No, we didn't know it was there. I straight up tell him, I was like, no, we didn't know it was there.
Oh, shut up.
It appears we all have something.
It sounds super quiet, I was just saying.
Yeah.
Might be I'll go straight on mic. I don't know. Yeah, there's something over the wall there.
Is it a door or something behind the wall?
All right, I will.
Door is a strong term, but there is like a rock that is just there, which you would assume is just part of the cracklation. That's not a word, by the way, of being subterranean and having to dig underground and potentially cracking rock as you have to dig down. Huh? It's like Minecraft. But in actuality, that rock is not meant to be there. It's like almost like a door, quote unquote. It's a barrier, if nothing else.
A blockade.
I'll use my Arcanum to identify it.
You have Arcanum identify.
Hell yeah.
Fair enough. The rock itself is not anything particularly magic and stuff like that, but it is magically held in place. It's something that prevents it from being pushed backwards, thus revealing that there's space behind it.
Okay, I will attempt to pull it outwards instead.
Roll me your.
I give him guidance.
It's just the strength.
I'm not a strong man.
Can
But
I,
you're not
can I
done.
Yeah,
use
you
this
guys
for
had a
advantage?
strong man, but look what happened to him.
Yeah. So I give him
May I
guidance.
assist with
and...
the pulling of the rock?
You can roll with advantage, and then the guide. Is guidance?
That's a point. Wait, did you say
Did I roll the
strength
strength save? Whoops.
save?
Yeah, as long as it's in a check, it is an ability check. Technically, all skills are ability checks.
Roger. Okay. So you can roll with advantage, and
Thank
you're
you.
at the deep. There you go. So that's 21. It's an awkward thing. Do you guys happen to have pittance on you or something like that?
Let me see if I have some in my bag. I think
I think Genevieve does. Nonetheless, so yeah, you borrow some of Genevieve's pittance. I was just say that.
Yeah, we have a handful of pittance.
You jam it in there and just get a grip on this thing because trying to grab a rock